This is not the position Hunter Biden expected to find himself in. The embattled son of the sitting president, who's been very public about his struggles with drugs and alcohol, now facing the legal fight of his life, a fight that could end with possible jail time. The first son is accused of lying on a form to obtain a firearm. He checked a box in 2018 that claimed he was not an active user of a controlled substance. Biden has pleaded not guilty to the charges. But Hunter wrote extensively about his struggles with substance abuse during that same period of time. Prosecutors have signaled they plan to use Hunter's own words against him from his memoir, Beautiful Things. Overnight, the judge granting 2 prosecution requests, including barring a piece of evidence from the trial. The defense had wanted to show an annotated version of the ATF form that it says was changed later by gun store employees. The trial may also publicly air embarrassing details of the Biden family's private life. Among the witnesses expected to be called, the widow of Beau Biden, the president's late son, Hallie Biden, whom Hunter had a romantic relationship with. Despite the difficult position the trial puts Joe Biden in, the president has not pushed his son away, inviting him to state dinners, spending part of the Memorial Day weekend with him, and publicly defending his son.
First of all, my son's done nothing wrong. I trust him. I have faith in him.
But Republicans have used Hunter's legal troubles as a political punching bag aimed at his father, using it as the basis of their impeachment inquiry into the president, which has largely fizzled.
Hunter Biden is guilty of so many crimes, he can barely even keep track of them.
And the president's Democratic allies are brushing off the potential political problems this trial presents.
President Biden commented as a loving father, as I would hope any loving father would do.
So, Ryan, how might this trial impact the president as he's on the campaign trail?
Well, even though there are signs that Republicans have not been successful in tying Hunter Biden's legal issues directly to his father, there are other signs that it is taking a real personal toll on the president, who is just worried about his son. And instead of pushing Hunter away, the president appears to be pulling him closer just as his reelection campaign kicks into high gear. Hoda?
All right, Ryan Nobles first there in Wilmington, Delaware. Ryan, thank you.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.